The academic credentials for the students admitted to the class of 2013 are really very impressive. Oftentimes it's easy to get stuck talking about the statistics of the class, the number of students who were the valedictorian, their average SAT scores, and all of those are certainly very impressive numbers for Dartmouth. But I think what's most important is the students bring to this community a real love of learning, a real passion for being in the classroom, a real excitement about being part of the discovery process. And so for us, it's those nuance, those details that go well beyond the statistics that helped us to select the students that we ultimately offered admission. If you look at their statistical information, over 95% of the students were ranked in the top 10% of their high school class. Over 45% of the students were ranked number one in their high school class. So it is a very, very strong group academically. But for us, the way we made decisions, we went well beyond the numbers to really understand who they were as students and the kind of intangible intellectual qualities that distinguish them from among a group of very high-achieving academic students. The students who were admitted to the class of 2013 went through perhaps the most difficult admissions process that certainly I've ever been a part of. With over 18,000 applications, we were only able to offer admission to about 12% of our students. Because our size is relatively small, our student body hasn't grown significantly, it is very difficult for us as our application volume increases to make these decisions to identify a group of students that we will offer admissions. Dartmouth has, over the past few years, experienced a very steady increase in the numbers of students applying for admission. And I think there are a lot of reasons that I can point to that really have resulted in a growing applicant pool. I think our new financial aid initiatives that were announced last winter have also been a very important part of our growth in application volume. And we have, as an institution, been very committed to broadening access to Dartmouth to students who historically may not have thought that Dartmouth was an institution that was open to them, whether because of race, ethnicity, geography, citizenship, and now socioeconomic background. So we have been very thoughtful about reaching out to students to really spread the message that we are an open and accessible institution, and we want to be affordable to all students and families, regardless of their family's income. The reason I think that Dartmouth has really been so successful in attracting a diverse applicant pool and matriculating an academically talented and diverse group of students year in and year out is because we have this steadfast commitment to meeting the full need of all students admitted to Dartmouth. And so I think as we talk about our core values as an institution, the value we place on diversity, the value we place on being open and accessible to all students regardless of their family's ability to pay, to me those two things are so inextricably linked. I don't think we'd have a student body that would be as talented academically or as diverse if we didn't have this absolute steadfast commitment to financial aid. So I think for us it is a very important part of our work. It's one of the things I think that really helps differentiate Dartmouth from many other institutions is that we've made this significant commitment to support our students. We believe very firmly in the importance of a diverse community, to the importance of the education that students work here. So without this strong financial aid program, we wouldn't be able to bring to Dartmouth a group of students that would constitute this important educational resource for the entire community. Over 45% of the students admitted to the class of 2013 are students of color. Another 8.5% are international students. The students come from all 50 states. They come from 57 countries outside the United States. So I think we have brought to this community a group of prospective students who represent such a wonderful range of experiences, backgrounds, talents, and perspectives. And for us, this is a real central part of our work in admissions. Our recruitment effort, our matriculation effort, all goes into really building this strong and diverse applicant pool for the college. And then from that, we hope to yield a very strong and diverse group of students.